Alright, hello once again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and as part of the Rankin Technical College Application and Website Development, or AWD class, I've been building a mythical, and it is mythical, gym website from scratch. Alright? And what I want is, after I get done, I want my first page to look like this. Okay? Alright. So far, I've done several lessons where I created the header, and I'm now working on the main section that goes up through here. Alright, doesn't look like much right now. Why? Because I haven't added any of the main section's CSS. So it's time to come in and do that right now. So in other words, this entire lesson is going to be very filled with CSS. Alright, so I'm going to go over to my, let's do a file save all first. Shouldn't have to, but going over to my style file. This normalized, remember this is the one that basically set everything to default values when we started. I can close that because I'm not going to monkey with that at all. Alright, so I want to come in here now. I'm going to put in another comment that says main section. That's fine. How about just main settings? That sounds even better. Alright, as mentioned, this is going to have a lot of CSS. First thing I want to do, when you go back and you look at this is a background image. So I want to add that. Alright. How do I do that? I say background image. And the way you do that, colon, is you put in URL, all right, and you've got to tell it the image you want. Well, mine is .. images. Don't know why that's looking like that. Try putting in a single quote here and here, but that still shouldn't matter. Background image. Huh. Well, let's hope that this writes itself. Background image. Oh, I know what the problem is. What do I want to apply the background image to? I want to apply it to main. Yeah, it looks a little nicer. Alright. Now, a couple things. If I don't tell it not to, the image may repeat if it has room to. So I'm going to say background repeat. No repeat. So it doesn't repeat. I want the height based on what the image is. And if we go back and we take a quick look here. Oh, where are we? Fortunately, I don't have that up. Yes, I do. So this is that athlete, and the height is 540. As you can see, it was 960 by 540. So the height will be 540. That is pixels, and I guess what I could do, since I've been trying to work with relative units instead of absolute units, is I can come in here, bring up my calculator, and say 540 divided by 16, and I get 33.75. rem. Okay. Background position. For Y, I'm literally just trying to position this so that it looks nice. 12 rem. Object fit cover. So I'm telling it to take up as much room as it can in the area that I've given it. So let's save this. And believe me, remember, we have a lot of CSS we have to put into this unit. So it's by no means going to look great. In fact, there it is. Okay? That's not too bad. All right. All right, let's continue on. As mentioned again, and I'll say it and say it and say it, this particular lesson is going to be all CSS. All right, so let's continue on. So we've got our image for main. And I could have said main image. Could have done that too. Probably should have. Make sure we didn't break anything. Nope, it does not like that. All right. Oh, and it doesn't like that because in our main here, we're just adding that to main. So yeah, I am better off not putting anything in there. I could, but then I'd have to go and probably have to set something up, and I don't really want to do that. So let's get rid of that. All right, we're saying we're going to have a background image on our main. And it's back. Okay, let's jump back in here. And main, remember we've got those paragraphs that are in there. I want no margin. That's all the way around. Remember, it's like a clock. 0 is the same thing as saying 0, 0, 0, 0. That means no margin top, no margin right, no margin bottom, no margin left. But since it's a repeating pattern like this, we can just put it in once. All right. So I want that. I'm going to put some padding on the top, about 20 pixels, which is 1.25 rem. The color, we're going to have that midnight blue. That's going to be the color of our text, the text align. We want that to be centered. And the font size, font size will be 2 rem. All right, what has that done? There's our enroll. Month 1 is free, it's just $10 thereafter. All right, that's looking pretty good. Again, we may have to make some changes. We'll see. All right, but it's starting to get there. So under our main P, we want to put in the join. Remember, that's our join area. And that'll have several things in it. It's going to have a height of 12 rem. It'll have a width of 60 rem. It will have top padding of 1.25 rem. The text align will be centered. And the background color will be pound B0E0E6. It's going to be that light blue color. Okay? Let's do a file, save all, and go back, step back, and take a look at our work here. Okay? It's getting there. Okay, we want it to look like this. It's really not far away right now. All right, you might say, well, if this is a lot bigger, ours is. I can make it there. Now these two are the same size. All right, so now the text is pretty cool. Well, maybe one more down. Oops, I guess that's the one I wanted to move down. Okay, so like I said, it's getting there. We still have some work to do. All right, now, how about any text that we have in our join area? Some of the stuff that's in here, if you want to play with it yourselves, please do. It, for lack of better words, could be considered superfluous. In other words, I might be putting some stuff in here that as of right now I'm not even exactly using. All right, so for my paragraph area, the color will be our midnight blue, 003366. And our font size will be 1.5 rem, so about 24 pixels. All right, what about our form? We've got pound join form. So this is special to our form. Let's put some top padding in there. 2 rem. Let's align our text to the center. And let's make that text color again. Why don't I just grab it from here? All right. Let's do a file save all and see what we've done. Okay, we move that around a little bit. They're looking pretty similar, all right? Again, still have some work to do. I understand that. All right, after my join form, then let's break up the individual components. We call the email, we gave it an ID of email. Let's make the width 14 rem, the height 1.5 rem. Let's put a border radius on it. That's what's kind of in today, which will give the button a little bit of a rounded effect, and to give our text box with the email in it a little bit of a border effect. 0.3 m rem, no padding. And a right margin of 0.625 rem. All right. Now, I'm not being funny here. I didn't take these numbers that are in here and then just pull them out of the air. There was a little bit of work that went in here, and you're seeing the after effect. I mean, sometimes you can go in and set stuff up, and it works real well. We're going to look at a few other things later that'll make our lives a little bit easier. So how about our submit button? We'll give that the same height and the same border radius. Okay, let's save this, file save all, and go look at what we've done. All right, so there that is. Okay, I want to take this and bring that up so it's about in the same position. Are they the same? They're pretty doggone close. All right. So again, with what I'm doing here, I've now got this part done. And as you can see, that means that I've got to take my testimonial area and I've got to fix that. All right. And for time, we're at 14 minutes. So even though I'm only about part way through here with the main section, I'll break this up into 2 lessons, all right, because I want to keep these no more than about 15 minutes long each. So I'll be back with the conclusion to the main section in just a couple minutes.